Hello and welcome to Ridgeway Athletics Return to Play video, Part 1. In this video, we will cover the ViaSport's Return to Play guidelines and the BC Soccer Return to Play guidelines. ViaSport is a non-profit government-led agency for sports programming in BC. In June, ViaSport published guidelines for a phased approach to returning to training and gameplay. In June, sport was able to return on field with Phase 2 guidelines allowing groups to be small with no physical contact. During this time, sports were to focus on individual unopposed skills with the emphasis on maintaining physical distance by all players and team personnel. Limited equipment was required, with sharing being kept to a minimum. Now, as we move into Phase 3, group sizes may now increase and sport-specific contact can resume. More equipment can be used and shared within the team, and game days can now be scheduled either internally or regionally. Good hygiene practices, equipment cleaning, and staying home if sick is still an important part of this phase. BC Soccer is the provincial sports governing body responsible for the governance, promotion, and development of the game of soccer in British Columbia. On August 24, 2020, BC Soccer released Phase 2 of their Soccer Return to Play recommendations and guidelines. These guidelines provide details for a safe return to team training and gameplay. Team training. Soccer contact can now resume within training environments. Players can defend and attack against each other, and small-sided activities in games like 1v1s, 2v2s, 4v4s can be used in team training. Teams are considered their own cohorts, so cannot merge with other players or train with other teams and groups. Soccer training outside of team environments must follow the previous return to play guidelines, physical distancing and non-contact training. All soccer equipment must be cleaned after and before the next training session. And coaches and team personnel must physical distance from the players. Gameplay. Teams will be assigned in cohorts of a maximum of 4 other teams. Cohorts could be inter-club, inter-district, or with neighbouring districts. If cohorts are adjusted, players or teams must have a 2-week break between activities. Team cohorts must avoid mixing with other teams during game days. No throw-ins are allowed, kick-ins only, simulating an indirect free kick. No player permits will be allowed, and goalkeepers cannot share gloves. Coaches and team personnel must maintain physical distance on the team bench.